Tonight's postcard goes to the Right Honourable Jacinda Ardern, Prime Minister of New Zealand. It is a photograph of Jack Kerouac holding a cat from 1965. April 25, 2020. Dear Prime Minister, peaceful greetings to you on Anzac Day. I become quiet, thinking about how quickly it seems sometimes we went in our lifetimes from having many World War I veterans living among us to having none, from having many World War II veterans among us to having so few. There are so many ways to mark the passing of time, and the melancholy clock of the passing of people, of generations, so often leads back to some catastrophe of nihilism, some enormous failure, giving us days like today when we try to rescue some nobility, some dignity, or some vague balm in the memories of sacrifice. But this kind of timekeeping is easy for us. We live with the constant threat of being overwhelmed by brutal, ignorant incompetence. And sometimes, as now, we are in it up to our necks or our noses. Humanity's calendar is choked with days like today. Remember the dead, honor the living, for their sacrifice, for the loss of them, for our survival. We do this well, and in its necessity it is beautiful. What is hard, though, if we look to the pudding for proof, is to mark time, our time, dissatisfied with simply honoring our dead, to insist that we do something different, to make it so that fewer people die for idiotic reasons. We have proven for millennia that it's very easy to send entire armies of men and women to their deaths for no good purpose, to be catastrophically wrong in our choice of leader and be unable to admit it, to acquiesce to the terrible and demonstrably false idea that because the world is a hard place, we must be brutal to each other. Many people in my country have forgotten, or they deny, what you and your government so clearly know and insist on. That those theories forcing brutality on us as necessity are in fact empty in their cores, riddled with softness, and ultimately failures. As I write this, your nation has suffered a per capita loss of its people to COVID-19 that is 2% the loss we here in the United States have been subjected to. The pudding is right here, in front of us, and it proves a lot more than the efficacy of quick action and social distancing. It proves a very deep lesson I hope we Americans can learn at least a part of. It proves that you have honored your dead of Gallipoli in the highest way possible. Continue to take care and be well. Signed, Alex.